about Prevnar 20.
Hi. Have fun. You know?
Right.
Oh, check her out.
Check her out. They don't got nothing on Miss Bacon. 100 years old. And when I say I was just so mesmerized how steady she was.
Yeah.
I mean, her flow, her... Great job. Wow.
I got something planned for that. Hold on.
It's nothing like a good
Oh,
game.
please.
It really just, pumps you up. Just, I don't know. She said, I don't even count the points anymore. I'm just going and having and trying the best I can. It's just something about the game of bowling that just kind of brings that happiness, I guess.
Yeah, a lot of those bowling alleys have a fun atmosphere. They got games, you can get food, drinks.
Robots?
Yeah, robots.
Oh my goodness, that is so great to see. And so she does with her son as well. Such a sweet story. Love that for them. All right, stay with us. The final recap of your headlines and your weather coming up after this break.
Mix and match your McDonald's faves. From the iconic Big Mac to a juicy 10-piece chicken McNuggets to the classic filet of fish. Grab any two for just $6. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Good morning with Docalax. Good morning. Yeah. Try Docalax Chewy Fruit Bites for fast and gentle constipation relief in as little as 30 minutes. Making your good morning even better with Docalax.
Touch can mean so many things, even for people with moderate to severe eczema. Touch can make two feel like one, or simply be a helping hand. Dupixent can help you stay ahead of eczema as you welcome the feeling of touch. Dupixent helps block a key source of inflammation inside the body that can cause eczema to help heal your skin from within. Many adults saw 90% clearer skin. Some even achieved long-lasting clearer skin. And fast itch relief after the first dose. Severe allergic reactions can occur. Get help right away for face, mouth, tongue, or throat swelling, wheezing, or trouble breathing. Tell your doctor of new or worsening eye problems like eye pain, vision changes, or blurred vision, joint aches and pain, or a parasitic infection. Don't change or stop asthma or other medicines without talking to your doctor. Dupixent, the #1 prescribed biologic by dermatologists and allergists, helps you feel the heal. See the difference for yourself? Reach out to your eczema specialist today.
When you are hurt on the job, there are a lot of things you need to know that your employer may not tell you. If you were hurt at work, call me now. You can talk to a lawyer immediately for free. Injured? Google Shelley Lee and call.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you've been injured in a car accident, call America's largest injury law firm. For over 35 years, my mission has been to deliver more for our clients, to deliver more for you. Morgan & Morgan, for the people.
Growing your business takes a partner you know and trust. Our digital marketing experts know how to reach your customers. At Gray Digital Media, we can help because we know local. Let's connect today. GDMColumbia.com. Get WIS10 right in your inbox. Subscribe to our daily digest to get updates on breaking news, first alert weather, and sports. Go to WISTV.com to sign up.
Mix and match your McDonald's faves. From the iconic Big Mac to a juicy 10-piece chicken McNuggets to the classic filet of fish. Grab any two for just $6. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Recapping your top stories this morning. Today, a convicted killer will be put to death, making history as the first inmate in South Carolina to be executed by firing squad. The state Supreme Court has denied an appeal for death row inmate Brad Sigmund. He pled guilty in 2002 to beating his ex-girlfriend's parents to death with a baseball bat in their Greenville home. The state is now set to execute Sigmund tonight. He chose firing squad as the method. Governor Henry McMaster could still grant him clemency before then.
Don't plan, don't do it.
Announced that Mayor Pro Tem Eric Sickinger is no longer on the town council. Sickinger remains in a Lexington County jail cell following multiple accounts of sexual contact with a minor. Sickinger's term does not expire until 2027, but the town said it will fill the vacant seat through an upcoming election. The town released this statement and reason for a quote: "While this is a difficult time, RMO stands strong. We are a resilient community, and we will move forward with integrity, purpose, and a continued focus on the future of our town." Of course, we have much more on this story posted online. Just go there, WISTV.com.
Funeral arrangements have been announced for Columbia music icon Angie Stone. Her funeral will be next Saturday, March 15th at Columbia's First Nazareth Baptist Church on Gervais Street, where she began singing gospel music at a young age. Stone tragically died last weekend in a car crash in Alabama. She was set to perform at the CIAA basketball tournament in Maryland that afternoon. Stone leaves behind a powerful legacy in music, as she was nominated for 3 Grammy Awards and won 2 Soul Train Lady of Soul Awards.
And several of you have uploaded your own memories with Angie on our website. There you can find several articles dedicated to her life and career. You can also find interviews with those who knew her best. All of this is available online at WISCV.com.
Rising liquor liability costs are really becoming a problem and becoming a hindrance on our businesses here in South Carolina.
Well, at the State House, the House of Representatives have passed a bill that would reform South Carolina's liquor liability law. This is an issue for which businesses across the state have been begging for relief for over a year now. The bill would crack down on bars and restaurants that knowingly serve intoxicated customers and strengthen penalties for DUI convictions. It would also establish a program that allows said businesses to lower the amount of liability coverage that they're required to have if they take steps like ending alcohol service at midnight and completing an alcohol server training course.
If you're a good actor and you're not going to be engaged in activities later at night and you require safe serve training, and otherwise it lowers the required premiums that you have.
Members approved the bill unanimously after about an hour of debate on Thursday.
When the Grand Stream crews have officially cleared the halfway point in an effort to contain the 2,000-acre wildfire near Myrtle Beach.
The State Forestry Commission confirmed the blaze is now 55% contained. Aerial water drops resumed on Thursday after being grounded Wednesday due to the storms. Crews say the gusty winds they've been battling for much of the past week are expected to die down. However, the risk of flare-ups continues as they expect it to remain dry well into the weekend.
And today, the state Senator Lindsey Graham is set to travel to Horry County to visit the site of the Carolina forest fire. Graham will be joined by Representative Russell Fry, who represents the area as part of the 7th Congressional District. The two lawmakers are scheduled to visit the area and get a briefing from first responders on the ground there before speaking to the media.
This afternoon, we'll get rid of more of the clouds that you might see out there over the next few minutes. Upper 60s for a forecast high temperature, right around 67. Then it gets better for us. We'll hit Saturday, upper 70s to kick off the weekend. And then from there, first alert weather day in effect for a cold front that drops through. With it, we get rounds of rain. The main reason why, though, we have a first alert weather day is because our temperature drops to about 58 degrees, more showers with upper 50s for your Monday. And then as we head into the middle of next week, that's where we have the opportunity to get even warmer, middle and upper 70s Tuesday and Wednesday with more sunshine in place. And then once we get into the back half of next week, we're still spring-like. It'll be warm. Highs will continue to hang in the 70s. And I know that we've got the temperature change coming into the end of the weekend as well as the start of next week. I would just look at it as a reason, all the more of a reason of that, to get out there on Saturday and enjoy it. It's going to be nice.
Yeah, it's going to be nice outside. We got the rodeo happening this weekend, so the city market happening. So yeah, get outside and enjoy the weather.
Yeah, you also have to go to sleep early tonight and tomorrow to prepare for what's happening on Sunday.
I'll see what I can do.
See what you can do. Did you see bags under our eyes on Monday?
Right.
Thanks so much for tuning in to Sunrise on the CW. Have a great day and a great weekend, everyone. We'll see you soon.
Columbia, South Carolina. WIS News Sunrise starts now.
This morning on Sunrise, hotly debated legislation on the floor of the State House, where things stand now on the efforts for the liquor liability bill in our state.
Plus, one medication is playing a major role in reducing overdose rates across South Carolina. My experts say it should be considered an essential.
And the state is set to make history today when a death row inmate is executed by the firing squad. Hear how the governor could possibly step in. Good morning, everyone. Thanks so much for tuning in to Sunrise on the CW. I'm Sarah Clark.
And I'm Jamal Goss. We'll be with you on this Friday. We finally made it to the day. Yeah, jumping right into your first alert forecast where temperatures are set to tumble this weekend, dropping by as much as 20 degrees overnight Sunday.
Joining us now is meteorologist Chandler Jordan with a look at that first alert forecast. This temperature drop, we're going to be springing forward, rain. We got a lot going on.
I know. I'm most disappointed about losing the hour of sleep. It's going to be a tough one out there late Saturday night.
Yeah.
And then temperatures are going to drop behind it, so I guess you have a good excuse to sleep in on Sunday. We're going to have a little bit of rain around. Temperatures again falling into the upper 50s for your daytime high Sunday. If you're trying to get outside and soak up some sun, Saturday's your day. Mostly sunny, breezy, and warm. High temperatures will make their way into the upper 70s by the end of your Saturday afternoon. This morning, as we wake up, dry, calm, though we do have some cloud cover that's settled into parts of the region, and your first alert to bundle up. It is cold this morning around downtown. Our temperature 37 degrees, and at times there have been many of us who have been below freezing as we wake up this morning. I was seeing a temperature in the 20s briefly in Manning and Sumter, still at the freezing mark in Manning at 32 degrees. Lexington, you're cold as well. Good morning to you. Your temperature currently 34 degrees. The next several hours, we still hover in the 30s. With time, though, it gets better for us. 9, 10, 11 o'clock, we're into the 40s and 50s. And from there, we'll have some improvement even as we get into the afternoon. I think it's a great day to get out and enjoy some warmer football season and sunshine from the Cavs once we get into this afternoon. Your forecast high today is going to make it into the middle and upper 60s. All in all, not too shabby for us for a Friday afternoon. Though things will change once we get the weekend. We're going to talk more about your first alert weather day, Jamal, coming up in just a couple of minutes.
Thank you so much. The first alert impacting international travel and putting hundreds of lives at risk this morning. Train travel from Paris to London and northern France is suspended after an unexploded World War II bomb was found. Authorities say it was found along railroad tracks, saying the bomb could be a, quote, serious threat to people's lives.
Meanwhile, today, a convicted killer will be put to death, making history as the first inmate in South Carolina to be executed by firing squad. The state Supreme Court has denied an appeal for death row inmate Brad Sigmund. He pleaded guilty in 2002 to beating his ex-girlfriend's parents to death with a baseball bat in their Greenville home. The state is now set to execute Sigmund this evening. He chose the firing squad as the method. Governor Henry McMaster could still grant him clemency before then.
And the town of Irmo has announced that Mayor Pro Tem Eric Sickinger is no longer on the town council. He remains in the Lexington County jail cell following multiple counts of sexual contact with a minor. Sickinger's term does not expire until 2027, but the town said it will fill the vacancy through an upcoming election. The town released this statement. It reads in part, quote, "While this is a difficult time, Irmo stands strong. We are a resilient community, and we will move forward with integrity, purpose, and a continued focus on the future of our town." We have much more on this story posted on our website. Go there, WISTV.com.
Funeral arrangements have been announced for Columbia music icon Angie Stone. Her funeral will be next Saturday, March 15th at Columbia's First Nazareth Baptist Church on Gervais, where she started her gospel singing career at a young age. Stone tragically died last weekend in a car crash in Alabama. She was set to perform at the CIAA basketball tournament in Maryland that afternoon. Stone leaves behind a powerful legacy in music, as she was nominated for 3 Grammy Awards and won 2 Soul Train Lady of Soul Awards.
And several of you have uploaded your own memories with Angie on our website. There you can find several articles dedicated to her life and her career in music. You can also find interviews with those who knew her best. All of this is available online at WISTV.com.
Rising liquor liability costs are really becoming a problem and becoming a hindrance on our businesses here in South Carolina.
The House of Representatives has passed a bill that will reform South Carolina's liquor liability law. This is an issue for which businesses across the state have been begging for relief for over a year now. The bill would crack down on bars and restaurants that knowingly serve intoxicated customers and strengthen penalties for DUI convictions. It would also establish a program that allows said businesses to lower the amount of liability coverage that they're required to have if they take steps like ending alcohol service at midnight and completing an alcohol server training.
We are having pancakes, eggs, and
If
sausage.
you're a good actor, and you're not gonna be engaged in activities later at night, and you require safe serve training, and otherwise, it lowers the required premiums that you have.
House members approved the bill unanimously after about an hour of debate on Thursday.
So deaths caused by overdose are the lowest they've been in the last 5 years. That's according to the Lexington-Richland Alcohol and Drug Abuse Council. 183 people lost
Loretta.
their lives last year compared to 249 in 2020. Well, experts say those numbers are going down because of awareness and Narcan. Narcan has become widely available in recent years, including in schools across the state. And here in the Midlands, you can get Narcan for free at substance use assistance foundations like the Current Center. Ashley Botifer, the director of prevention at LRADAC, says Narcan could be viewed as a staple in first aid kits across the country.
Everyone should have Narcan now because the reality is you never know who you might come in contact with that could be struggling and experiencing an overdose. Whether it's accidental, we don't know the story behind it, we just know we can save them.
And the Lexington-Richland Alcohol and Drug Abuse Council says if you know someone who has overdosed, the next steps for them include support and medical attention. And those with substance use disorder need to seek individual treatment plans for successful outcomes.
Columbia Mayor Daniel Rickman is launching his re-election campaign. Last night, he announced his plans to run for a second term. Mayor Rickman says that he delivered on promises to improve city services and put the capital city in the position for growth and innovation.
Well, I hope they can see the positive progress. I hope they can see that we are the capital city, that we no longer are I guess the best way to put it, being pushed away from our sister cities, and we see positive growth all the way across the board.
Mayor Rickman was elected in
Wrestling's
2021.
tonight,
Election day will
but
be held
did I
on
watch
November
last
4th
night?
of this year.
No.
When the Grand Strand crews have officially cleared the halfway point in an effort to contain the 2,000-acre wildfire near Myrtle Beach.
The State Forestry Commission confirmed the blaze is now 55% contained. Aerial water drops resumed Thursday after being grounded on Wednesday due to the storms. Crews say the gusty winds they've been battling for much of the past week are expected to die down. However, the risk of flare-ups continues as they expect it to remain dry well into the weekend.
And today, State Senator Lindsey Graham is set to travel to Horry County to visit the site of the Carolina Forest Fire. Graham will be joined by Representative Russell Fry, who represents the area. As part of the 7th Congressional District, the two lawmakers are scheduled to visit the area and get a briefing from first responders there on the ground before speaking to the media.
Also today, MOA Enterprises is hosting the 5th annual SC Women Leaders in Business Day. At that event, multiple proclamations will be read aloud to acknowledge female leaders who have made a positive impact and reached excellence in business. That event also features vendors, networking opportunities, and keynote speakers like Senator Russell Ott. The 5th annual Business Day will be held this morning at the Women's Club of Casey, starting at 11 a.m.
And tomorrow, the Iota Omicron Sigma Alumni Chapter of Sigma Gamma Rho Sorority will host their annual Youth Symposium. The symposium addresses issues affecting 6th through 12th graders like drugs, violence, and suicide, to name a few. This year's symposium will focus on the arts, with participants getting an interactive cooking demonstration, dance lessons, and live performances. The event will be held tomorrow from 10 a.m. until 2 p.m. at the Catherine M. Belfield Booker Washington Heights Cultural Arts Center. That's located here in Columbia on Grant Street. Still ahead on Sunrise, Sports Director Rick Henry recapping the action from the high school basketball championships.
And we'll be joined in studio by one of the performers from the world's toughest rodeo ahead of their show this weekend. You won't want to miss it, but first, we're going to introduce you to a couple of furry friends from Palmetto Lifeline that need a forever home. Stick around to meet Godiva and Kinky.
Oh, Godiva. Lady Godiva.
It is. It will be warmer for the afternoon, and especially as we get into the weekend. We'll talk about how much warmer it gets with a check of your first alert forecast after the break.
You have a vision, a dream. Growing your business takes a partner you know and trust. At Gray Digital Media, we can help because we know local. Our digital marketing experts know how to reach your customers. Our experience spans coast to coast, but our focus is right here in the Midlands. Gray Digital Media. We know local. Let's connect today. GDMColumbia.com.
Can Arriva support your brain health?
Hey, Janet, hey.
Eddie, Bill, Fraser, Frank. Frank? Fred, how are you?
Fred.
Support up to 7 brain health indicators, including memory. When you need to remember, remember Nariga.
When you're injured on the job, you need more than just a workers' comp lawyer. When you need a fighter, you need us. Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm.
Gum problems could be the start of a domino effect. Periodontic's active gum repair breath freshener. Clinically proven to help reverse the 4 signs of early gum disease. A toothpaste from Periodontics, the gum experts.
Voltaren for long-lasting arthritis pain relief. Did you know taking Zysol at night relieves allergies while you sleep? So you wake refreshed for a more productive day. Get 24-hour continuous relief that does not fade. Be wise all, take Zysol at night.
I'm getting vaccinated Pfizer's pneumococcal pneumonia vaccine.
So am I, because I'm at risk for pneumococcal pneumonia.
I'm getting Prevnar 20 because pneumococcal pneumonia could put me in a hospital, and my risk is 6 times greater because I'm over 50. The CDC just expanded its recommendation for those 50 or older to get vaccinated. You're also at risk if you're 19 or older with certain chronic conditions. Prevnar 20 is proven to help protect against both pneumococcal pneumonia and invasive pneumococcal disease in just 1 dose. Don't get Prevnar 20 if you have a severe allergy to its ingredients. A weakened immune system may lower your response. Common side effects include injection site pain and swelling, fatigue, headache, muscle and joint pain. Millions have chosen Prevnar vaccines, which have helped protect adults for over a decade and have an established safety profile.
That's why I chose Prevnar 20.
I want to be able to keep my plan.
Ask your doctor or pharmacist about Prevnar 20.
We begin with breaking news this morning.
Tracking a lot of showers and thunderstorms. A rain chance, however.
WYS Sunrise, weekday mornings from 4:30 to 7. Can Arriva support your brain health?
Hey, Janet, hey!
Eddie, Bill, Fraser, Frank. Frank? Fred, how are you? Fred.
Support up to 7 brain health indicators, including memory. When you need to remember, remember Nariga.
Oh, it's my favorite part of Friday, y'all. It's time to find a forever home for 2 furry friends. This morning, we're going to introduce you to Godiva and Gideon. They are 2 8-week-old Labrador mixed pups.
Oh my God. That's it. Come home to
And
me.
they're joining us this morning with Maria Wooten from Palmetto. These are the cutest little seekers. Oh, they are so sweet. So this brother-sister duo, they actually have 6 siblings, and they all came from a family that actually had 4 dogs that were not fixed and had an oops litter. So we are working closely with that family to make sure all those dogs are spayed and neutered, so we don't have any more homeless puppies, as cute as they are. But they are having a ball in their foster home. They have a great foster dad. They get lots of attention, playtime, socialization. Godiva here is the female. She likes to call the shots. And then Gideon here, he's a more laid-back fellow. Likes to go with the flow. But like I said, so sweet, loving, love to play together, snuggle together. And Gideon is definitely a kisser. He was giving them all lots of kisses earlier.
He was. You know, when you told me there was 8 of them, you know, including these 2 here, I was like, man, somebody's going to get all 8 of them. But there comes a responsibility with puppies, right?
Oh, absolutely. Like for me, 1 puppy would be enough. I mean, you know, if you've raised a puppy before, you know the work that goes into it. You know, they're cute, but you really have to put in that training and that time to make sure that they are going to grow up into a great adult dog that's going to grow with the family. You know, even get the kids involved. Training is fun. You know, it's something to do. So potty training, house training, crate training, all of that fun stuff is stuff you have to do with a puppy, but it's definitely worth it with the love and companionship that they bring to you. They're so sweet for sure. Any health concerns? I know you said the litter is 8, but does Godiva or Gideon have any health issues? No, they are perfectly healthy. They just got fixed yesterday, and like I said, they are back up and at 'em today like nothing even happened yesterday. So, and they will be at that Puppy Palooza adoption event, which is next Saturday. It's not this Saturday. Yeah, so next Saturday, March 15th, we will have up to 20 puppies at our Puppy Palooza that are going to be looking for forever homes. And
they are all eligible for reduced adoption fees. So please come on out. We are going to have several litters of puppies. We just happened to have several litters that were all kind of ready for adoption at the same time. So let's just make a party of it, you know.
We want to make sure that Godiva and Gideon can find a forever home, and of course, mark your calendars for that puppy adoption event, right, Jamal?
Absolutely. So if you'd like to adopt these two or any furry friend, Appleman or Lifeline, just go to their website. You can also do an adoption application online. The applications and the adoption hours are open from noon to 6 p.m. Tuesdays through Saturdays. And as I just mentioned, for a smoother experience, complete an application online before your visit. We got all this information on our website, wistv.com. I think these two may be ready for a dog walk. So what's the weather like outside, Chandler?
Yeah, well, for Friday, not too bad for us, although once we make it into the afternoon and evening, there will be the chance for us to continue with our elevated fire danger, and that's because of two things: drier air in place, as well as gusty winds. Behind Wednesday's cold front, that was the source of our severe weather opportunity. It dried us out. Our relative humidity is going to be anywhere from 20 to 30% by the afternoon, which just means the closer this number is to zero, the drier the air is. And when you pair that with a gust of 15 to 20 miles per hour, it's not going to be as strong of a wind as it was yesterday or Wednesday, but still we will have a breeze at times, which means that some of our drier fuels such as grass, leaves, and brush could easily be sparked by an open flame. I think the main thing is that if you're smoking cigarettes or a cigar outside, properly dispose of it and make sure the flame.
So it's gonna take them till June to fix that road.
That could spark a quick brush fire. Now,
What you told me this morning, it's gonna take till June to fix that road.
Weekend temperatures are going to drop thanks to a cold
Nancy's fine.
South Carolina.
They're gonna fix it.
Yeah, it'll be fixed in June. It's supposed to be through by June.
I ate the sausage and the egg. I'm gonna give the I ate the sausage and the egg. I'm gonna give the biscuit to Buddy.
Saturday's gonna be the day to get outside, soak up some sun, and enjoy the.
So I made myself a little something. I just had a little bit of pancake mix left.
And then once we hit the weekend, temperatures will drop. We'll have a few showers out there, and it will be a tad cooler on Sunday afternoon with a high only in the upper 50s. First alert feature radar, I'll pick it up out there for you Saturday morning. Great if you want to get out to the market. If you just want to get out and soak up the sun, Saturday's your day to do so through the morning and into the afternoon. Just a couple of clouds out there, high temperatures into the upper 70s, warm, spring-like, very nice weather in place for your Saturday afternoon. Now, once we hit the overnight hours, our next cold front starts to approach us. We'll know this has happened once more of these clouds start to make their way farther into South Carolina. From there, our cold front drops all the way through, and that's where we get our source of a few of these passing showers. Beginning on Sunday morning, we have a few of these making rainfall at times, and that'll continue for us even through the mid-morning and close to your lunchtime hour of Sunday. So church or brunch plans on Sunday might be a little wet and messy. Keep that in mind if you have anything organized for Sunday. And then by the afternoon, some of our computer guidance would suggest a little bit of a lull in the rain and in the cloud cover. And I think we're still going to keep some clouds around, but I certainly wouldn't be surprised if we had the chance at least losing out on the shower activity by the end of Sunday. Thankfully, though, this morning it is a calm start to your Friday, much deserved for us after some of the weather we had earlier this week. Though your first alert to bundle up, we will need the opportunity, or you'll need the opportunity, I should say, to at least check your windshields briefly. Some of us waking up with temperatures in the 30s. The good news is that there will be sunshine to help us warm up. It'll break through the clouds throughout the day. We'll pair this blend of clouds and sunshine to help your high temperature climb into the middle and upper 60s. And then we get our improvements as the weekend moves on. Upper 70s Saturday, we spring forward the clocks, losing an hour of sleep. And then as we head into the end of the weekend, our cold front drops through. Temperatures will drop with it by about 15 to 20 degrees, and then we get a few passing showers Sunday, rounds of showers out there on Monday, and then as we head into the middle of next week, not too bad for us, and it does get a little bit warmer out there. Highs by Tuesday and Wednesday are going to top out in the middle and upper 70s. Make sure you stay right there. We've got your Friday morning sports wrap coming up after the break.
What do you get when Zaxby's, an iconic chicken joint, applies this delicious crispy seasoning to shrimp? The collab everyone's been waiting for in a Zaxby's box. Who's got the sauce? Zaxby's.
When you're hurt at work, you need a lawyer to make sure you get treated fairly. Getting the right medical and legal help is crucial to your case and quality of life. Injured? Google Shelley Lee and call.
30 days to move out. One assisted living facility told their residents they had to vacate.
Somebody grabs the rug and pull it right out from under me.
WIS alerted you first and got the attention of local lawmakers.
With the coverage that y'all were able to provide, this is something that could happen to any type of residential care facility across the state of South Carolina.
WIS 10 investigates solutions for how senior citizens can be allowed more time to transition their lives, now streaming.
Ah, morning. Cough? Congestion?
I'm feeling better. All in one and done. With Mucinex Kickstart.
Headache?
Better now.
Mucinex Kickstart gives all in one and done relief with a morning jolt of mucin cooling sensation. It's comeback season.
Hun, take Airborne. It has 7 key nutrients to help fill those holes your immune system may have.
What holes?
New Airborne. 7 immune-supporting nutrients. Our most complete support yet.
For sports fans in South Carolina, there's nothing like this. The Palmetto Sports and Entertainment app. Scan the code now to download the app and get coverage of your favorite teams from every corner of the state. The Gamecocks and Tigers, the college teams, pro soccer and baseball and high school sports. There's only one app like this. Palmetto Sports and Entertainment. Scan the code now to download the app. Available for iPhone and Android.
Introducing the 2025 African American History Calendar.
Alana Grant is the granddaughter of the late Reverend Daniel Simmons Sr. In response to the Mother Emanuel shooting, she founded the Hate Won't Win movement, which is a nonprofit that seeks to prevent hate crimes through advocacy for victims. Her work has been recognized by President Barack Obama, First Lady Michelle Obama, the King Center, and the Anti-Defamation League, amongst many others.
To learn more, visit scafricanamerican.com.
Young Sheldon, boy genius, an origin story.
Young man, yes, you.
A small town boy with hypersensitive touch.
I tried to feed fish, and he bit me.
Fish like this don't bang. Young Sheldon 5 times a week.
WIS News 10 is United for Veterans, sponsored by ARS Rescue Rear and the South Carolina Department of Veterans Affairs.
Welcome back. State championship games are underway for high school basketball. Sports Director Rick Henry shows a look at the action.
Good morning. State championship weekend is underway for high school basketball. The finals tipped off yesterday at the Florence Center. We had several Midlands teams competing for the big trophy. We've got the Keenan Wizards versus the Powdersville Patriots for the 3A state title. Keenan would lead by as many as 12 in the third quarter. Powdersville hanging around. Von Burton to his brother Quan and the foul.
We just go through while flying down there having overload.
Just two
Okay.
handle. Antoine Kaufman
I reckon
Jr.,
he
the freshman
going back
next
there.
from downtown. Keenan holds on to win at 58-53. It's the 10th title for Keenan, second all-time in state history to Great Falls and their 11 championships. And a good storyline in the 1A boys game, Denmark-Ola taking on Abbeville. Final game for Denmark-Ola coach Hercules Davis, who's retiring. His Vikings down 2 in the second quarter. Terrence Hinton grabs the rebound, dishes it to Josh Goodman. He gets the points and the foul. Dio up 14-13. They have a strong finish to the first half. Hinton with an and one. Vikings lead 25-20 at the break. Second half, Goodman just piling it on. He'll get the steal and another bucket. He finishes with 28 points and 9 rebounds. Denmark-Ola gets it done. 58-52 your final. The Vikings win their first state championship ever and sent Coach Davis off with a ring.
They just put their heads together, and they came to my office and said, hey, Coach, we want to win a championship. I said, it's going to be some hard work, and there we go. And we start working in the fifth. We start working on that court, and that was it. I'm so proud of these guys. Put it all together. Since friends. They grew up together, so now they put it all together tonight, and we just came out with a victory.
The fifth-ranked Gamecock women will play Vanderbilt today at noon in the SEC tournament in Greenville. Vandy advanced yesterday by beating Tennessee in the second round. You can watch the game on the SEC network.
I'm Rick Henry, and that's your morning sports draft.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Why should you hire America's largest injury law firm for your case? There's lots of reasons. For one, we're the only law firm with lawyers licensed in all 50 states. I set out to be everywhere for everyone. Everyone deserves their day in court. Injured? We became the largest injury law firm in the world for a reason. There's only one Morgan & Morgan. For the people.com.
Workers' compensation cases are very complicated, and you need an experienced attorney handling your case. Hard at work? Google Shelley Lee and call.
Touch can mean so many things, even for children with moderate to severe eczema. Touch can stir a sense of wonder, can make a ride go smoothly, and make a smile stretch ear to ear. Dupixent can help your child stay ahead of eczema with clearer skin and noticeably less itch. When a touch is all in good fun, Dupixent helps block a key source of inflammation inside the body that can cause eczema to help heal your child's skin from within. Severe allergic reactions can occur. Get help right away for face, mouth, tongue, or throat swelling, wheezing, or trouble breathing. Tell your doctor of new or worsening eye problems like eye pain, vision changes, or blurred vision, joint aches and pain, or a parasitic infection. Don't change or stop asthma or other medicines without talking to your doctor. Dupixent, the #1 prescribed biologic by dermatologists and allergists. Help your child feel the heal and see the difference. Reach out to your child's eczema specialist today.
Sonia, Erlene, and Marcia are among the thousands of real women living with metastatic breast cancer doing what they love and taking Ibrance. Ibrance, with an aromatase inhibitor, is for adults with HR-positive, HER2-negative metastatic breast cancer as the first hormonal-based therapy. Ibrance plus letrozole significantly delayed disease progression versus letrozole alone. Ibrance may cause low white blood cell counts that may lead to serious infections. Ibrance may cause severe inflammation of the lungs. Both of these can lead to death. Tell your doctor if you have new or worsening chest pain, cough, or trouble breathing. Before taking Ibrance, tell your doctor if you have fever, chills, or other signs of infection, liver or kidney problems, are nursing, pregnant, or plan to be, all medical conditions you have, and about all the medicines you take. For more information about side effects, talk to your doctor. These are real women taking Ibrance. Ask your doctor about Ibrance.
I would say we've seen 1,000% increase, and I'm being conservative on that.
Investigating these nearly impossible to track homemade weapons, plus knowing the difference between good and bad E. coli. Investigate TV Plus.
E. coli is E. coli.
WIS.
We've been doing breaking news this morning.
WIS Sunrise, weekday mornings from 4:30 to 7. Live from Columbia, South Carolina, WIS News 10 starts with First Alert Weather.
Hey y'all, good morning, happy Friday. First Alert Weather Day on Sunday. We're going to track a cold front where we have temperatures set to drop about 15 to 20 degrees and the opportunity for passing showers to occur at times throughout your day on Sunday. And so as you keep in mind your weekend plans, just know it's a tale of two halves. Saturday is going to be your day to get outside, some sunshine, and to
alert from
enjoy those
Channel
warmer
10.
temperatures. Things are getting a little bit better out there for us as we look out from our transmitter camera. This is in Kershaw County. And remember, we had a blanket of cloud cover just a few moments ago, but as we head throughout the next few hours, things are going to break up, and that'll allow for more sunshine to filter through. It'll be filtered sunshine throughout the day, but a whole lot better than some of the thicker cloud cover that we've had in place earlier this week. Bundle up, though. If you're out the door anytime soon, we've got a whole lot of 30s to work with. Sumter as cold as 34 this morning. Winsboro, good morning. Your temperature currently at 36 degrees. It does get better for us as we head throughout the day. We'll blend of clouds and sunshine to help us get there. By lunchtime, we're talking a temperature at around 58 degrees. And then once we get into the afternoon, partly cloudy skies will continue, and we're going to have a high temperature that makes its way into the middle and upper 60s. Not too bad for a Friday afternoon. We'll get you up and take a look at your First Alert weekend forecast at Tassar in just a few minutes.
We're going to be riding into the weekend smooth. Chandler, rodeo fans across the Midlands, get ready for a wild and fun weekend. The Cinch World's toughest rodeo is returning to Colonial Life Arena tonight and tomorrow.
Yeah, featuring up to 24 of the best bull riders in the country. This morning, we're joined by Justin Redford and Garrison Panzer. We're opening in some of the fun this morning.
Thank you guys so much for joining us. Great to have you. Excited that the rodeo is back, but we want to get to know you fellas a little bit. Justin, Garrison, tell us how you got your start with this.
My family, we've been involved in the rodeo business since 1946. My grandfather started raising bucking horses and bulls, and so we've always been in it, but I started being a rodeo clown, entertainer, not a bullfighter. I don't do that. But I started the entertainment deal about 2010, and man, I get to travel the country for 11 months solid and meet a lot of people. And so, the rodeo entertainer is not anything like it used to be, man. I'm like the hype man, the cheerleader. I have giveaways. I'm the guy you want to know at the rodeo. So look for the big dude, because I got the cool stuff.
You got the cool stuff. Garrison, what about yourself? How'd you get involved?
My family's been doing it for decades as well, but maybe not near as long as Justin's family. But yeah, grew up rodeoing in high school, in middle school and everything, and then eventually decided I'd pick up a microphone, utilize a laptop, and never was good enough to compete. So doing the saver job outside of the arena is a lot more fun, anyways, and the guaranteed paycheck, that's always a lot better instead of trying to compete against 23 other guys like what some of our contestants are this weekend. So the announcing, music directing, production managing, it's all led to a lot more fun than I've had, anyways.
Yeah, definitely. Money is always the motivator. It can be a motivator, right?
Yeah. Well, and that's what's drawn the contestants this weekend. If you're not familiar with our event and the way the PRCA works, Professional Rodeo Cowboys Association, and what our sanctioning body is, money talks, and that's what we have this weekend. We draw some of the best contestants in the nation, all of them trying to get in the top 15 in the world to go to the National Finals Rodeo in Las Vegas in December. The money that they can win this weekend goes towards those world standings. The winner this weekend, he's going to walk away with a little over $5,600 when it's all said and done. One ride, one chance to go out there and make a statement. And it's big time money for these guys that aren't going to some of the other rodeos are looking to catapult themselves into the standings early on in the season.
And they talk about, Garrison, continue that out. Talk about, just how exciting it is to bring this event back to Colonial Life Arena.
Yeah, well, so I'll go ahead and admit, be honest on TV, because everybody's honest on TV. I'll go tell I used this line earlier this morning, and I'll say it again, but the energy is unparalleled, when you bring rodeo live animals, cowboys, but then also to go ahead and steal a little bit of thunder from the Gamecocks as well, where, we'll probably play a little sandstorm to start out the rodeo. We'll do something to get those towels whipping. And,
Yeah, you know that, honey.
But, pre-show from 6 to 7 on the arena floor where you can come
We
out
get the
and
Gamecock chant started. Yes, Lord.
Get to meet some of the cowboys, the contestants, the personnel, and then from start to finish, Justin's the guy that's going to give away all the free stuff and have fun with the crowd. And then my job, actually as music director for the rodeo, is to make sure that you're grooving, clapping your hands, stomping your feet, and having a good time.
Absolutely. And Justin, talk about getting everyone hyped. This is going to be a great time for the whole family. Talk about, the preparedness that goes into getting the rodeo all together for families to enjoy.
Well, I think one of the coolest things about these events is, like, it's not, people, think rodeo, a lot of time they think, yeehaw, whatever. But these rodeos, these coliseums, they do pump you up, because we got the pyro and the video replay, and there's just, it's such a different atmosphere. We play rock, we play rap, we rock and roll. It's just nothing like you've seen before. So, and the cool side for the contestants is a lot of these guys, these cowboys that are coming here, they didn't grow up on a ranch. A lot of these guys aren't from rural America. A lot of these are city kids that are no different than the X Game guys. A lot of the guys who ride the bucking horses, they are, you would never know they're involved in rodeo from seeing them. But so we got a really neat demographic of different people come to town, and like when you get these coliseums, that's where I love the energy, love to get everybody involved. We do a Durango Boots giveaway, where this weekend we're going to feature the dancing dads. So all the dads out there, if you got them terrible dad moves, bring them to the rodeo. You can win some free boots. So it's just
white shoes.
New Balance.
New Balance.
So it's gonna be fun. We got, like one of our guys said, if you're 6, 66, or 96, we got something for you.
Got something for everybody, the dudes, the dads, and the dolls. Everyone come on out to the rodeo this weekend. Doors for tonight and tomorrow's rodeo open at 6 p.m. The show is expected to start at 7:30 each night. Tickets on sale now for the entire family. Of course, we'll have this full interview and ticket information linked with this story on our website, wistv.com. Garrison and Justin, thank you fellas for stopping by. Best of luck this weekend.
Thanks for having us.
All right, stay with us. More Sunrise after this.
Mix and match your McDonald's faves, from the iconic Big Mac to a juicy 10-piece chicken McNuggets to the classic filet of fish. Grab any two for just $6. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Good morning. Good dog relax. Good morning. Yeah. Try Dog-Relax Chewy Fruit Bites for fast and gentle constipation relief in as little as 30 minutes. Making your good morning even better with Dog-Relax. Are you 50 or older? This news is for you. It's recommended that you get vaccinated against pneumococcal pneumonia, even if you're healthy. Why? If you're 50 or older, you're at 6.4 times greater risk of getting pneumococcal pneumonia. So schedule at vaxassist.com today.
It was off. No ass. In fact, Shelly Lee got me more.
How much more?
She got me $800,000.
Wow, that's a lot of money. Call 803-567-5000 or go to callshellynow.com.
If you've been injured in a car accident, call Pound Law from your cell phone. Morgan & Morgan.
Huge news. You can get a son of for just $3. Wait, I said son of. Look at the words. Son of Bacon Eater is $3. Thank you. For bacon that just won't quit, gotta be Wendy's.
Your Carolina Ford dealer presents America's all-time best-selling SUV, Ford Explorer. The rugged and capable Bronco family. The fun, fuel-efficient Ford Escape. And the spirited all-electric Mustang Mach-E. Want more? Visit your Carolina Ford dealer. Right now, get great offers on the new Ford SUV. But hurry, these offers won't last long.
You have a vision, a dream. Growing your business takes a partner you know and trust. At Gray Digital Media, we can help because we know local. Our digital marketing experts know how to reach your customers. Our experience spans coast to coast, but our focus is right here in the Midlands. Gray Digital Media. We know local. Let's connect today. GDMColumbia.com.
Today we adventure to Queens, where we see the male Homo sapien protecting his territory and seducing his mate. King of Queens, King is Robbers Common, 5 nights a week.
Weekdays at 5 on Columbia CW.
Mix and match your McDonald's faves, from the iconic Big Mac to a juicy 10-piece chicken McNuggets to the classic filet of fish. Grab any two for just $6. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
We're just 2 days after new tariffs went into effect against Canada and Mexico. President Trump is now reversing that order.
NBC's Alice Barr bringing us the latest on import negotiations and the widespread layoffs at federal agencies.
You would have seen the people yesterday. Maybe
President Trump walking back his 25% tariffs on more imports from Canada and Mexico for 1 month, just 2 days after putting the levies in place, adamant the reversal was not prompted by concerns over higher prices for U.S. consumers and stock market drops.
I'm not even looking at the market because long term, the United States will be very strong with what's happening here.
The temporary reprieve on everything from avocados to auto parts targets goods covered by the U.S.-Mexico-Canada trade agreement negotiated in the first Trump term. But about 60% of Canadian imports and half of those from Mexico are still subject to the 25% tariffs. And all bets are off 1 month from now when President Trump wants reciprocal tariffs on virtually every U.S. trading partner to begin.
We just weren't treated right. We were ripped off.
American businesses in limbo.
3 more days to worry about it.
As a February jobs report due out today offers the first full month of employment data under the new Trump presidency. That while President Trump is now proposing a more measured approach toward federal workforce firings.
I want the cabinet members to keep good people. I don't want to see a big cut where a lot of good people are cut.
The president posting praise for the Department of Government Efficiency while noting it's now up to cabinet secretaries to be very precise as to who will remain and who will go, using a scalpel instead of a hatchet.
If they can cut, it's better. And if they don't cut, then Elon will do the cutting.
Uncertainty from the workforce to the markets as President Trump presses ahead. In Washington, Alice Barr, NBC News.
A friendly reminder for you coming up at 9 o'clock this morning, the end of severe weather preparedness week for the state of South Carolina and the statewide tornado drill occurring at 9 o'clock this morning. With the statewide tornado drill, just remember no severe weather in the forecast today. We are weather free in the sense of anything impactful today, but it is a friendly reminder to think about where you would go or what you would do if your home was placed under a tornado warning. Far interior portions of your home away from any exterior walls, windows, or doors. And once you get into that safe place inside your home, pillows, blankets, a helmet, any of these types of things would be a bad idea to help you stay safe. Now this weekend we do get a cold front. It will not bring us severe weather, though there is a bit of a drastic temperature change. And as we go from the 70s into a 50s, that prompts yet another first alert weather day. For the end of the upcoming weekend, temperatures are going to drop, and we'll get some passing showers out there on your Sunday. Before we get there, though, it's going to be nice Saturday. Soak it up and get outside. Upper 70s for a forecast high temperature. Here's First Alert Future Radar out the door Saturday morning. Nice if you wanted to head to the Soda City Market or just enjoy the warmer weather outside. Definitely would recommend doing so if you're able. Even in the afternoon, I think we've got some nicer weather in place. A few passing clouds. Your high temperature climbs into the upper 70s Saturday afternoon, and then more cloud cover increasing once we get into Saturday evening as well as Saturday night. Thicker clouds in place. A couple of showers can't be ruled out, especially once we get into the early hours of your Sunday morning. Here's this wave of energy passing through with our cold front. So if you are out the door for brunch or church on Sunday morning, you might run into a few passing showers at times. And then once we get into the afternoon, I think we get a little bit of a lull in the activity, but still it will be cooler. High temperatures in the upper 50s and low 60s. Skies improving out there for us across the region. You can see some rays of light.
Hey, let me put the stuff in the sink.
Midlands this morning, off in the distance of our Full Street Studios camera around downtown this morning. Your temperature 37 degrees, and things are getting better for us as we speak, but still, we're hovering right around the region markets. 34 Newberry, Saluda, cold as well. Your temperature currently at 33 degrees, but thankfully better weather ahead of us for the end of the afternoon. So get out there, maybe work on your golf game, head out to the river walks, sit on the patio, any and all types of things to get you outside. Not a bad day to do so. We'll have a blend of clouds and sunshine this afternoon. Your high temperature today is going to top out in the middle and upper 60s. A couple of gusts up to 20 miles per hour can entirely be ruled out, but it is not going to be nearly as windy as yesterday, and especially not as windy as our severe weather event on Wednesday. And the weather does get better for us. Saturday, upper 70s. We'll hit the weekend. Temperatures will drop, and some showers can't be ruled out on Sunday. Even into Monday, a few showers can't be ruled out. And then by the middle of next week, we start to warm back up to all highs. We start to climb back into the 70s. Look for that kind of weather for the family. So some of the best anglers in the world will be right here again today, giving you a live look over the water of Lake Murray this morning before James Stewart qualifying for the Major League Fishing 2025 Bass Pro Tour. It's the third stage of the competition. This year's field of competition features 66 anglers, with some playing as far as Japan. Tournament features catch, wedge, and medium release format, capture total weight wins. In Major League Fishing set at this stage of the tournament couldn't have been at a better time.
We're really excited because we're hitting this fishery during the creek spawn, which is when the bass are the biggest that they ever are in the entire year. The last time that a tournament has hit Lake Murray during creek spawn was 2003. So it's been a really long time, and we're looking forward to some really big bass this weekend. And looking forward to a great tournament.
And the final day of the competition is Sunday. The field is back to the top 10. The winner takes home $150,000.
And if you want to get in on the fun, there will be a Major League Fishing Fan Experience at your Island State Park happening this weekend. Saturday and Sunday. Girls are watch parties starting at 3 p.m. And the first 100 fans will get free food each day. There will also be a casting contest, live music, giveaways, and the kids will have a chance to meet with Sky and Marshall from Paw Patrol. Fun for the whole family, again, is happening on March 8th and 9th. Stay with us. We got more Sunrise coming up after this.
Tuesday on the CW. The future is live. In 3 years, they could be the main event at WrestleMania. NXT, tell them what we gon' do. You can't miss.
I'm on another level.
The future happens here. Welcome to NXT.
Touch can mean so many things. Even for people with moderate to severe eczema. Touch can make two feel like one. Or simply be a helping hand. Fix It to help you stay ahead of eczema as you welcome the feeling of touch. Fix It helps block the source of inflammation inside your body that can cause eczema to help heal your skin from within. Many advances on 90% clearer skin. Some even achieve long-lasting clear skin. And fast treatment rather than the first dose. Severe allergic reactions can occur. Get help right away with face, mouth, tongue, or throat swelling, wheezing, or trouble breathing. Tell your doctor if you are worsening eye problems like eye pain, vision changes, or blurred vision, joint aches, pain, or a parasitic infection. Don't change or stop asthma or other medicines without talking to your doctor. Do Fix It, the #1 prescribed biologic by dermatologists and allergists. Helps you big things. See the difference for yourself. Reach out to your eczema specialist today.
My outfit required a series of times. I called Shelly Winsford. Shelly got me $235. Call 803-575,000 or go to callshellnow.com.
For the acute treatment of migraine with or without aura in adults, Nurtec ODT can provide relief in 2 hours, which can last up to 2 days. Don't take if allergic to Nurtec ODT. Allergic reactions can occur even days after use, like trouble breathing and rash. Get help if you have trouble breathing, swelling of the face, mouth, tongue, or throat. Common side effect is nausea. When migraine takes your time, take Nurtec. Ask your doctor about Nurtec ODT.
If you've ever been camping and brought a custom pup tent for your dog, you may be a next level dog person. That's why you give your dog next level protection with NexGard Plus. With monthly protection against fleas, ticks, heartworm disease, roundworms, and hookworms. The one and done solution in a tasty beef flavored chew. Used with caution in dogs with a history of seizures or neurologic disorders. Get next level protection with NexGard Plus.
St. Patrick's 5 Points is back and greener than ever. Don't miss this over-the-top Columbia Festival Saturday, March 15th. From family fun for all. Musical acts. This year is going to shamrock your world. Buy tickets online at stpatcolumbia.com.
Well, who says you have to slow down as you get older? A Georgia woman turned 100 years old last week, and she celebrated by going bowling. Something that she's been doing every week for the past several years. As Frank Solowski shows us, she's now inspiring others, one pin at a time.
You can say Miss Trumilla Bacon is in a league of her own. At 100 years old, Miss Bacon still has game.
Oh, I love to come out there. It's fun. To come out there and roll, you know.
Since 2016, every Monday morning, Bacon and her 76-year-old son Robert.
76.
5-minute drive from Claxton to here, Martin Lanes at Fort Stewart, where the duo and their teammates knock a few down in the Monday morning senior league.
She's outstanding. She's a great bowler. She's my inspiration.
She's quiet, she's polite, everybody loves her. She doesn't make any qualms about when she misses a ball, but when he misses pins, but when she does make something good, everybody's happy.
Now, Miss Bacon, more than a pretty face, striking personality and inspiration to others nearly half her age in the league. Winning? Well, it's right up her alley, too. Thanks to her 75 average, Ms. Bacon has helped her team win league titles. Do you even worry about the score when you're out there, or how do you approach it? It's just
I don't worry about it. I try to do the best I can.
Oh, good, Grandma.
Now with age comes wisdom, so I had to ask Miss Bacon if she could spare some advice for other seniors looking to stay active.
I would tell them to try. Go out and go over there and have fun. You know?
Well, check her out.
They got nothing on this baby. 100 years old. And when I say I was just so mesmerized how steady she was.
Yeah.
I mean, her flow, great job. Wow. Happy birthday. This is awesome.
It's nothing like a good game of bowling, though. It really just, pumps you up. Just, I don't know. She said, I don't even count the points anymore. I'm just going, having it, trying the best I can. It's just something about the game of bowling that just kind of brings back the happiness, I guess.
Yeah, a lot of those bowling alleys have a fun atmosphere. They got games, you get food, drinks, have
robots.
Yeah, robots.
Yes. Continue that bowling. Oh my goodness, that is so great to see. It's something she does for her son as well. Such a sweet story. Love that for them. All right, stay with us. A final recap of your headlines and your weather coming up after this break.
With Allegra, you can stop being crazy without feeling sleepy. Get 0% brain interference for fast non-drowsy allergy relief with Allegra. It's a no-brainer. This is Snow White, March 21st. Rated PG.
Touch can mean so many things, even for people with moderate to severe eczema. Touch can make two feel like one, or simply be a helping hand. Dupixent can help you stay ahead of eczema as you welcome the feeling of touch. Dupixent helps block a key source of inflammation inside the body that can cause eczema to help heal your skin from within. Many adults saw 90% clearer skin. Some even achieved long-lasting clearer skin. And fast itch relief after the first dose. Severe allergic reactions can occur. Get help right away for face, mouth, tongue, or throat swelling, wheezing, or trouble breathing. Tell your doctor of new or worsening eye problems like eye pain, vision changes, or blurred vision, joint aches and pain, or a parasitic infection. Don't change or stop asthma or other medicines without talking to your doctor. Dupixent, the #1 prescribed biologic by dermatologists and allergists, helps you feel the healing. See the difference for yourself? Reach out to your eczema specialist today.
I'm Ultima Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. My husband John and I started this firm over 35 years ago. We started Morgan & Morgan to help families in need. And as the firm aged, so did our family. All 3 of our boys are now attorneys at the firm, helping the injured of this country by giving them back their dignity. That's our family legacy. If you are injured, call us. We aren't just America's largest injury firm. We're your family's firm. ForThePeople.com.
This is Soda City Living!
Is Soda City Living. This is Soda City Living. Join us weekdays at 11:30, only on WIS.
From your streets,
This is an active situation.
your screens, being alert first
Here is what we know so far.
means being prepared for what's next. With Columbia's top news team,
New details that you need to know. That's how this could happen.
you're more informed, better connected.
We have a WIS crew on the scene.
You're alert first. WIS 10, your first alert. Stay alert first with real-time weather conditions of the Midlands whenever you want. WIS 10 First Alert Skyview. Sponsored by MUSC Health.
Recapping your top stories this morning. Today, a convicted killer will be put to death, making history as the first inmate in South Carolina to be executed by
He's gonna make the silver bullet.
Has denied an appeal for death row inmate pled guilty in 2002 to beating his ex-girlfriend's parents to death with a baseball bat in their Greenville home.
Bitch, you need to die, motherfucker.
Tonight, he chose firing squad as the method.
I choose to beat the shit out you too.
Before then.
The town of Irmo has announced that Mayor Pro Tem Eric Sickinger is no longer on the town council. Sickinger remains in a Lexington County jail cell following.
Okay, we had to do a bloop bloop because we're getting ready to go outside. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna take off the green screen for a little bit. I'll take off the green screen because we're gonna go outside. Hi, what you fussy at? I got something for you. You want it? My goodness. How did those doggies get in here? Huh? How did they get in here? You had to tell me? Yeah, you know what's in here, don't you? Yeah, hold on. Hold on. I gotta get it out. Yes. Woo. Don't knock over my cane. I know you're excited. I gotta get it out. Oh. What's this? What's this? Okay. You better get it. your friends? Where's your friends? Where's your friends? Where's your friends? Huh? Where are they? My goodness. My goodness, where are your friends? Where are your friends at? Huh? You love attention. Yeah, I know. You sweet baby. Yeah, you love attention. Yeah. Yeah. Did you eat your biscuit? Did you eat the biscuit? Did you eat your biscuit? Huh? Huh? Oh, goodness. My goodness, hi. Boo. Boo. Boo, 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 boo. Hi. 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 Whoa, look at the baby. Oh, look at you. Oh, look at you. Look at that baby. Oh, look at that baby. Look at that baby. Look at that baby. Look at that baby. Bleh. Ooh, look. What? What? Boop. Hi. 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 Okay, I'm gonna go back up the ramp. Yes. Oh, you don't want me to just yet. Look at that baby. But I got to go, okay? I'm gonna go sit up and watch you. Good morning, Just Beetle. Buddy says good morning too. Buddy, it's all right. You calling for your buddies to come over? That you got biscuit this morning? Yeah. It's all right. That my boy. That's my boy. It's okay. Last night he had spam last night. This morning he had a biscuit. I had pancakes, eggs, and sausage. I fixed the rest of my pancake batter this morning. I think I had enough for like 3 pancakes, so that was good. And I gave Buddy the biscuit, didn't I, baby? There wasn't enough butter on it. Oh, I told my dad last night, I'm going to find out how to get him to volunteer to do the firing squad. And I'm going to sign him up for it. Yeah, he's spoiled, but he deserves to be spoiled. I told my dad, I said, I'm going to sign you up. I'm going to figure it out, how I could get him to volunteer to do the firing squad. Yep, South Carolina has 3 methods of execution. Firing squad, electric chair, and lethal injection. And tonight they're going to, if Governor McMaster doesn't step in and stop this, they're going to have the first person ever to be executed by firing squad in South Carolina. But I know that some people's going to be at the governor's mansion today saying this, stop the execution, death is wrong. Well, no, it's not. If you take someone out of my family, I'm going to be there. And they said that the victim's family, they said the victim's families is going to be there tonight. I want to find out when it is, because I know that South Carolina SCETV, they'll do a press conference afterwards. Yep. In some states, it is the firing squad. They get to choose. The prisoner gets to choose how they want to go. And the reason that they brought the firing squad here in South Carolina is because I think it was back in 2020, back when they halted all the lethal injections because of the medications being no, because the companies that were doing the lethal injections, they didn't want their names out in the public or something like that. And I believe that Arkansas had 8 in 1 week. And some of them did get a stay of execution, but the other ones were carried out. No, no. No, you know that YouTube ain't going to do live executions on here. I can't even watch them. I'll watch the press conference afterwards. But if someone done something to my family that caused them to be unalived, yeah, I would watch. I would forgive the person, but I wouldn't fight for their stay. But there were times where victims and the families of victims couldn't even go into the execution area, execution watch area, or whatever you want to call it. They couldn't do it, but they passed a law. They passed a law saying that they could attend if they wanted to. I watch Paco Rivera's Death Row and Executions channel. It pretty much goes more into detail of the prisoner and when the date is and all that. I watch all that. I know. It's like that here in South Carolina. They can request their last meal. Could you imagine being a delivery driver for either Domino's or Pizza Hut or Little Caesars, and you happen to look and be like, "Oh damn, this ain't gonna be good." But I don't know how they do it. I mean, it's interesting. It's interesting to learn what their last meal was. I think it was in some states. They get what the prisoners get as their last meal. What is it, buddy? Ooh. Ow. It's okay, pretty boy. Yeah, my goodness. Whoa, 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 whoa. You having a conversation. Yes. I know. It would be hard. Hey, birdie. Tweet, 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 tweet. Are you my little peeper in the bathroom? You my little peeper? Leave that bird right there peeps at me not every time. Oh, he done gone. I caught ya. But there's some things that I wonder about. And there are some things I don't want to know. Like how the bug can think that she's running the best little whorehouse in Lombard. I don't want to know. But I'm going to leave that alone. I'm not going to start howling. No. He'll get more love later on. He's a baby. Daddy wants to get him moved into that big pen out there so he'll have more room to run. But he's got to move that big tree that fell last year. He's going to have to get that area all cleaned up. And he's going to move Buddy back in there. And plus, he wants to get Buddy leash trained. So there's a lot of things he said he wants to do with Buddy. But he's going to have to wait till it gets a little bit warmer in order for him to do it. And plus, he's got to get a little bit better. I've got a lot of blue jays out here too. My baby. What's up? Oh, baby. Squirrel's picking on you. The birdie's picking on you. You mad? Okay. That baby. Oh, man. What are you doing barking? My goodness. You over there howling? You over there howling? Yes. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you, big boy. Yeah. Meow. Oh my goodness. I'm coming, gonna take baby steps. You act like I ain't seen you in days. Yes, I know. Yes, I know. Oh, look at that baby. Oh, look at that baby. Oh, look at that baby. Look at that baby. Who's that baby? Who's that baby? Who is it? Who is it? Come on. Come on. You over there whining? You over there whining? You over there whining? Yes, you are. Look at you. Oh, look at you. Wait. Wait. Oh, look at you. Look at that sweet boy. Yeah. Yeah, my goodness. Hi. You trying? What are you trying to get? Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. I get them ears. I get them ears. I get that nose too. Gonna let me get that nose? Gonna let me get that nose? Huh? Huh, precious boy? Huh, precious boy? Gonna let me get that nose? Nosy, nosy, nosy. Nosy, nosy, nosy. No. Say, stop calling me. Say, stop calling my sissy. Ah. You gonna give me the zoomies? Where's my zoomies? Where's my zoomies? Where's my zoomies? You been giving daddy the zoomies again? Where's my zoomies? Where's my zoomies? Come here. Buddy. Oh, you sound like a tiger. You sound like a tiger. Yes, you do. Oh. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, look at this sweet boy. Look at this sweet boy. That's my boy. That's my bubba. That's my little bubba. Yeah. Why? You got food right there. How come you're not eating it? Yes. Yes. It's getting a little nippy. I'm gonna go inside. Can I go inside your doghouse? Can I go inside your doghouse? Can I go inside your doghouse? Buddy. Buddy, can I go inside your doghouse? 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 Buddy, can I go inside your doghouse? Yeah. Oh! Oh! Oh, my! What is it? I had to put my cane up. Oh, there go my cane. I got to get my cane. You knocked my cane over. Yes, you did. You knocked my cane over. What? What? The fuck? What is my cane? Damn. Wee. Oh, shit. All right, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to end this right now. It's got a little too cold out there. So y'all be good. And I'll see y'all in these YouTube streets. Bye-bye. End. Okay.